Hey guys, it's Nicole, and I'm going to do a layout prep vid for you, and then I will edit it to have the finished product attached. First I want to show you kind of my inspiration for this layout. Here, let me flip it. This is a Wilna Furstenberg layout, and I like certain aspects of it. I want it to sort of do this kind of patch quilt of 3x3 squares, but my own interpretation. So that was my inspiration. I'm going to use this photo. It's a 4x4 photo of Reagan at her bath yesterday. And I didn't do it in black and white. All I did was change the saturation to be almost black and white, but you can still kind of see the pink of her lips. I know that the lighting's not very good. You can sort of see the pink of her lips and a little bit of the tone in her eyes. So that is my inspiration. This is going to be my base paper, but I'm going to be cutting this to be a lot of the background too, like maybe something like that around the edges, because I like the white, the stark white off the photo. And then to make some of my patches, I pulled a few papers. I'm going to be using this Yes Please paper, just the square of it. And then this is a rather older paper from the Follow Your Heart collection, My Mind's Eye. That stripe brings in the blue that I want. This is from the 14 collection. I've already used a strip of it, so I'm going to use some more. And then I have two Everyday Eclectic papers. So those are sort of my color scheme right there. And then I might even cut out the little April calendar and like mark the date. This is from the Portrait collection. So I plan on cutting that up. And then I want it to, instead of a title, stamp this somewhere. And I absolutely love this stamp. Crafting Kate got it for me because my Michaels didn't have it and I wanted to use it. Then I thought I might use one of these flares that I got for 69 cents at Tuesday Morning, and this is from the Baby Flare Cute collection. I just think the colors go really well. For some layering aspects, I have a vellum envelope and then some doilies that I got from Candy, who is, what is your YouTube name, Candy? Bonbon Scraps, there we go. And then for some texture, I pulled two fabric pieces. These are Heidi Grace fabric strips, so I don't know what I'm going to do with those yet. And then I have these Maggie Holmes bows that I might use, this pink one or maybe like this mint green. I'm not really sure yet. And then I also wanted to do some sewing through some chipboard, so I thought this might be good to add some of that, you know, aqua-y blue. I'm not sure which piece of this I want to use, but we'll see. And then last but not least, I wanted to use some of these wood veneer chevron arrow type things. So that's sort of what I'm starting with. I don't know if I'll be adding anything. I do know that I'm going to be doing a lot of sewing with pink thread. So yeah, that's what my plan is, and I'll show you guys the finished product. Thanks, bye. Okay guys, I'm back with my finished product. This is the layout I made of Reagan, and what I did was I cut this down a little smaller than 4x4. It's not quite 3.5, but it's a little less than that. So all I did was I just cut this paper without measuring it. I basically distressed everything on here that's paper, and I ripped up the edges a little bit, and then I sewed it really haphazardly with pink thread. And then I just kind of made like a patchwork of the different papers I wanted to use with no real rhyme or reason. They're not all the same size. I added doilies to a few of them, and then I made like these 4 little clusters here. This one over here is made out of that Portrait collection paper. I just cut it out, and I wanted to document that this was the 29th. You could see a little bit of that vellum envelope peeking through, and then these are stickers from, let's see what collections, Create Paper Random and October Afternoon Woodland Park. And then I used my Martha Stewart punch to punch these little hearts, then used my little chevrons here, and I used these chipboard banners from the Lucky Charm collection, and then I just sewed them kind of haphazardly. In this cluster here, this is, what is this? Heidi Grace fabric sticker from Joann's. And then I used half of an October Afternoon sticker here and half of it here. And I stamped this one using, I believe this, yeah, this Amy Tan stamp, and it says, "Aren't you lovely?" And then these are chip pieces from that Lucky Charm collection. Over here from the Random collection, I used this Hugs and Kisses and a couple of the stars from the Random collection. Or I'm sorry, Lucky Charm collection. I wanted to just put that she was 17 months old, so I'm going to do some sewing through here. I haven't yet because I broke my needle yesterday. So I need to replace my needle. But hold on, I gotta fix this. It's driving me crazy. There we go. So I just put the 17, but I'm going to do some stitching with like a little hurt here. And then in this cluster, I used like a little star flare. These are some Prima hearts. This is the Sweetest Thing, my Mind's Eye tag, and this is a Maggie Holmes bow. And then I stamped using soft brown, I believe. Let me see. What color was it? Yeah, soft brown. Yeah, so I'll just kind of hold it up a little bit closer, even though the lighting's not that great right now. And I'll try to have some still shots afterwards. Thanks, guys.